We'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Noles will put toe leather and we'll get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Alabama's offense will get the first possession of the game. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front. The hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
Brings into the open. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Quickly to the tight end. Good pickup here as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Tight end now in motion. To the ground with the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. And the defense had that well covered. Just a short game there.
Get the ball out there. You shouldn't be turning around to do nothing.
Not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in the space.
Finds his man. It's Miller. Across the 25. He's got room.
Let's go.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown time. You want to talk about coming out and setting the tone and making your presence known immediately.
And every coach talks about all during the week how important it is to start fast. But coming out and executing is another thing. Great start for the offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Seminoles offense has its first opportunity of the day. And we've said many times that tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family besides like that theme here is a friend who sticks closer than a brother.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, they're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good.
Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets a block. And the punt team able to... him to the ground. Here comes that Alabama offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Quick pass on the jet motion.
Come on, Jam.
They'll give him one to the 28-yard line.
You're a little slow out there, buddy.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Shoots it to the left. And the pass is incomplete. Charge loose by
Hold on to the football.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Got to get the ball out.
If the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Never allowed. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the openings.
He'll bring it out. It's Blackwell. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Wants to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. There he goes. And with more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out of the 30. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot of ways where they had Jordan Travis. And they obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding him, but they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to its winning ways.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outdo the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, and that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness.
I'm running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Get him out of here.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Away. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it out of the shot.
Oh, come on, get up through the gap.
Way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They go to the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Love the play call on the RPO. You're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting moved.
He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. How about this job by the defense? A well-disguised blitz by the free safety results in a sack.
And you don't blitz the free safety much because he's a guy that stays back usually. But what do? You said well-disguised. That's what you got to do. You got to make it look like you're dropping for a pass, bring the blitz. Offensive line was full. He comes flying through there untouched, gets the sack.
And he drops just a little.
Bro, you done dropped 2 passes. Drop 1 more, bro. You out of here.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sack, first down, just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He stops short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Pittman. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Seminoles heading quickly to the line. When Bobby Bowden built this program, high-flying offenses, great quarterback play, innovation, and that's what they hope they'll see on display today.
Yeah, and it was year after year, man. He found so many elite athletes, such good recruiting in the state of Florida, and when the Seminoles get those guys, man, those teams fly.
Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
There you go, Red.
And that time the defense dialed up a free safety blitz. They were able to get an extra number in the pass rush. Offensive line running backs, they couldn't account for it. And that free safety able to get to the corner.
keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Ooh, boy, this defense bites.
Not getting any sacks a week ago. We knew he was going to be a little frustrated. He told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game and be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this one.
They booted away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He turns like that, Ryan. Don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. And how about the over? Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing and build this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel movements, try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Simpson. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear.
You got some speed to get back up over there.
Because he's got elite.
Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Gives it on the option. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
Makes the grab on third. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Goddamn, fool.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting it out.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Noles want to crank the tempo. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
And a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Bring in the heat. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. hauls it in.
Oh, that's good block.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the clock. Here comes that Alabama offense. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance.
Oh, your spin move is so slow. Well, maybe you ain't got no. Maybe you can't spin.
I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Wide receiver going in motion. They want to run this quarterback. Turning it on. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, you wonder how this guy is so dynamic. It's because of his speed. You simply can't coach that. You saw it on that last carry.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards, maybe. Second and 7.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Simpson. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Alabama moving quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Ole Miss needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from...
That's what I'm talking about. Arkansas, get on their ass.
Behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 11 to Arkansas. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll start this drive with a pass. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get clear.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Coaches preach all week about physicality. That is how you do it. That is how you put it on the team. That's how you show everybody in the locker room and everybody on the field. This is how our defense is going to be. Do not run the football because we will not make you senseless.
Oh, wow. Way to be patient for it, though. Way to be patient.
And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. He's across the 30 and out of bounds.
Get your ass out of bounds. All right, baby. Y'all know don't like it. 3-3-5. But what the fuck are you doing, King?
I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive game.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Lost to throw again. Got it in the middle of his fight. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
And I like that you get the first down of the drive. So maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously, getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. The play action fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield is Castellanos. Working the middle, it's complete. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give is to Williams. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And a missed
Good job, number 1.
on 3rd down as the defense
Great job.
knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Knowles.
Oh, yeah. I shouldn't even did that. He took off over there and got cooked. It was 3 of y'all. Oh, yeah. Good job, DB. Way to have some.
All on their punt team. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark him right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Last time they had it, just a thing of beauty. Great balance between the run and pass, and it took them right to the end zone. He wants to take the top off, and they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And that is the play the defense needed to turn the momentum around in this game. They needed somebody to step up and make a play. That should have been intercepted.
Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. To throw, it's Simpson. Got it in the middle, it's Washington. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
My bad, Simpson.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the big fella. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 15, and that gives him some more room to work.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
He's going to take off. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
All right, Jam, we need to get you back 40 more yards.
25-yard line. To the air, it's Castellanos. Here's the pressure. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, wow.
And how about the
my
this
goodness.
guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics. And
Got to get inside of that whistle patrol, folks.
To pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Fires to the wideout.
Oh, come on.
He makes a catch. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing.
He's got it.
I love the job by the receiver there on the throw route against zone coverage because he finds the soft spot, but he also does a nice job coming back to the football. And it's not easy. When your quarterback's got a cannon like this guy does, he's throwing a bullet at you. There's a lot of guys that would be hesitant. They would want to wait for the ball. Not this guy. He went and attacked it.
There you go.
That's not the start they hoped for.
There you go.
Never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, and making a big play.
There he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road have to play this offense, man. They're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Looking to throw at Simpson. It's caught downfield. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable. Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith, like we could just keep going on guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a big-time elite playmaker on the outside.
Rides the back on the option to give. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the timing just a hair off.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The screen, and watch out. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Pulls it in, it's McCoy. Good call, good execution as they move.
Fuck, he did.
Change, and they have a first down at the 38. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Webster. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football.
Looking deep down the right side. It's a big stride inside the 10. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working. They'll back up after the holding penalty. Off the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's White. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Throws for the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Here comes the heat.
No, sir. No, sir.
That'll be a turnover on downs.
No, sir.
That was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now on the option. Now the toss. Oh, he's got some space. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. With the catch, it's Williams.
My bad, sir.
And maybe they get back to the line. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Shakes off the defender. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Got a man. It's Miller. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. Playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Power football with the run. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the head.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Motion from the back. He wants to change this route. On the move. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. And the Noles backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Give to the running back. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll send the back in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand. So
always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field.
Number 32, on to punt it away.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
They'll try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been...
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And they'll hold down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes that Alabama offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a
why
break
did
to
he
let him
still
be
popping
checked.
back in the game? Bro, your day is over with.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. The official says no good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. From the gun, the running back has to go. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. He's at the... And he's going to roll all the way back.
Bang, 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 bang.
They tackle
We're talking about the money.
and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Kentucky is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair. They're up by 28 over Eastern Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case any...
Ball is out behind the line. Once that ball was loose,
Okay, Keenan.
chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a
Okay, Keenan.
Well, this defense is eyeing the scoreboard. You know they're looking up there. They want to keep this goose egg intact. They've been so good all game long. Still playing with phenomenal effort here in the 4th quarter, creating that fumble and takeaway.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Looking to pass. That's Mack. Got the quick pass. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. From the gun. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Drake Ball plays for that.
The officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. He'll try to tack on one more. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Williams.
Oh, come on.
Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. And the Seminoles can really attack on this second and short. Now the play fake. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming in the game and you're just trying to limit the damage.
Like that, when we ain't got a blitz and the D-line can still get to the quarterback.
More than that today. They have dominated.
Definitely wasn't doing that with Arkansas last year.
Carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
You had to see some.
29, defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Lost one deep down the right
Come on,
side.
Red.
And incomplete on the deep ball. The Noles line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hey, you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll go to the ground. Fights off the defender. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay
Alabama, let's try to throw it out this group stage.
You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the back.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to run him over.
For the offense here, they're trying to ice this game by running the football and waiting the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Mack. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield.
That's throw.
He's in the plus territory. Knocked down
That's throw right there, Mac. Way to get that bitch in there. Perfect throw. Way to catch that tight end. Dropping him early.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
This is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, that's a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups elsewhere that I got to go take advantage of. They're going to double cover him. I'm going to take advantage of matchups somewhere else.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll take a shot. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown.
All right, defense, we'll get one more stop.
They have been busy as they built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
You whooping ass, Boogie.
They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Caught over the middle, it's Robinson. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. He went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the
The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action.
Oh, you wide open.
Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Solid work and execution there.
I
Then
knew
the
that.
first down as they mark it at the 40. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing. You got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They were mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Come on, Teeny.
That's caught. It's Pittman. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's White. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
And this defense is putting the game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You can tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Going up top again. Caught behind the line. It's Copeland. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it.
Thank you, Jesus.
The ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Timeout call here by the defense. It's the first
Fuck
one
up a
they
goose
use.
egg, brother.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's going to reach for a long one and have to guide it in from the left side. 51 yards.
Oh, he missed it. He still got it. Good shoot.
No good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind.
Who was that? That nigga tried to fall on your own lineman. Good acting. Good acting.
And sometimes I just feel like from down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. So now it's 2nd and long.
I want to try not to fall.
And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity, the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your youth. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Good job. Good job.